Ladies and gentlemen, American cheering Bulldog Nation, welcome to Sports Without Boundaries, where we have no boundaries. Well, the big game yesterday, the Texans beat the Bengals 30-27. First off, the Bengals played awful. They didn't have Hubbard, didn't have Higgins, but all NFL teams have to deal with this stuff. They're at home. I mean, they took the Texans too lightly, but the play calling was terrible. Opening drive, touchdown, and then nothing. I mean, it was awful. And then they get handed a gift. I mean, stadium's emptying out. They have no chance of winning. 4 minutes left. Why in the hell didn't the Texans run the ball? But they don't. They throw an interception. Should have been a pick six. But still, they score. So they have an opportunity to spike 2 back-to-back Joe Burrow interceptions. So what do? Boyd drops the touchdown pass. And then what do? They let the Texans come all the way down, not tackling. It had nothing to do with Hubbard not playing. They don't tackle the receiver to give a chip shot to a backup place kicker. You cannot sugarcoat it. Awful loss, especially when the Browns came back to beat the Ravens. And who do the Bengals play? The Ravens on Thursday night at Baltimore. They lose that game, they're 5-5. It's almost like a must win because their division is cooking. Bengals aren't going to run away with this division. Everybody is 6-3 except the Ravens, who are 7-2. Unbelievable. I think they're 7-3 now. All right. The Browns 33-21. The Steelers even win. 23, Packers 19. Of course, the Packers suck. My Cowboys 49-19. The 17. The Giants did not even get 200 yards of offense. The Cowboys 640 yards. It's the 10th most yards ever gained in a football game in the NFL. CeeDee Lamb broke a record. He is the only receiver to have 3 games in a row, 10 catches and over 150 yards. Now remember, he did it yesterday against the Giants, but he did it the week before against the Eagles. CeeDee Lamb is for real. Incredible game. Raiders 16, Jets 12. Just think if the Jets had Aaron Rodgers this year. Think about it. What would their record be if they had Aaron Rodgers? Hell, they might not have lost a game. Seahawks 29, Commanders 26. Lions 41, Chargers 38. Cardinals 25, Falcons 23. Kyler Murray was back in action. Vikings 27, Saints 19. How about Dobbs? Incredible. 49ers 34, Jags 3. The 49ers have everyone back. Thus, the beatdown. Bucks 20, Titans 6. Colts 10, Patriots 6. They're calling for Bill Belichick to be fired. And Kraft, before the game, said, we need this win badly. This is not what we expected. I think Bill Belichick might actually be fired. The Bengals play the Ravens on Thursday. All Bengal fans, all I got to tell you is pray. Week 10, this past week, most game-winning field goals in history for a week. Pretty amazing. Of course, the Bengals were a victim of that. Michigan is defending Harbaugh. Harbaugh was sentenced, his sentence from the Big Ten before the game on Friday was 3 games, the last 3 games, he can't be on the sidelines. Michigan filed on Friday to get an injunction. The judge, who's a former lecturer at Michigan, recused themselves, so they didn't have a judge. Now they got a judge who's going to have a hearing on Friday. Of course, guess where the hearing's going to be? It's going to be in a Michigan court. So we'll see what happens there. LaMelo Ball has been sued by a big baller brand for $200 million for some trademark infringements. NCAA has denied UC's appeal of Aziz Bonadago, this 7-footer orange-haired dude. UK basketball, they beat the Virginia Commonwealth, or Texas A&M Commonwealth, by 20 points after being down double digits. But Kansas is up next. They need a big back. Apparently, Aaron Bradshaw might be back. All right, Jaden Quintez, one of the top-ranked big men, is down to 2 schools, UK and Missouri. Major League Baseball awards are going to be this week. We're going to see who's the MVPs, Rookie of the Year. Can't even make this up. Steer didn't even get in the finals. Crazy. Here's a great Dak Prescott stat for all you Dak haters, and sometimes I'm a Dak hater sometimes. He leads the league in third and fourth down pass completion. That's big. Former quarterback Hayden from the Oakland Raiders and a few other teams was killed. You see that card, Josh Wentz? It is scary. 6 people killed when a woman, who obviously she's not killed, runs a red light. 2 a.m. in Houston. Folks, go home and be in bed before midnight. You'll improve your chances to live a long life. Paris Jones of Virginia had successful spine surgery. Good for him. Stetson Bennett, who left the Rams, we don't know why, some mystery illness. My guess is it's some kind of mental thing. Made his first public appearance at a friendly confines of Georgia, where he picked up the award for the Bulworth Award, the best walk-on player the last 2 years. In college football, can't make this up, Jumbo Fisher was fired from Texas A&M. And guess what he gets? $75 million. And he doesn't have to finish his contract. Deion Sanders, a lot of talks, maybe he'll go to Texas A&M, but he lost again to Arizona by a field goal. And turmoil there. In fact, one of the top recruits is not going there now that he had rounded up. Top 10 basically remains the same. Georgia wins. Ohio State wins. Michigan beat Penn State. Huge victory. Florida State held on to beat Miami. Oregon beat USC. My Bama destroyed University of Kentucky. Actually went to the game. It was over in the first quarter. Texas wins, and UC beat Houston. Their first Big 12 win. Congratulations, Bearcats. MMA had some brutal fights. I mean, look at this bloodbath. It was wild. Lyon County native. Lyon County's down in western Kentucky. Travis Perry, the all-time scorer in Kentucky high school basketball, is accepted a scholarship to University of Kentucky. Caitlin Clark in Iowa, breaking all kinds of records in scoring there. Michael Thomas, the great wide receiver in New Orleans, was arrested for apparently some kind of altercation with a construction worker. UC basketball, Lakin scored 26 and they beat Eastern Washington. Louisville basketball loses by double digits to Chattanooga. I think Payne's going to be back on the bench with Calipari at UK. Oscar Tshiebwe, I do not understand why this guy is not playing in the NBA. He goes to the G League. He's the first player in the G League to have 30 points and 20 rebounds. Now they're saying he can't do that in the NBA? I don't get it. Bench coach Joe Espada, Houston Astros, is going to be Dusty Baker's replacement as the Houston Astros manager. And in the NBA, a few things I want to point out. Tyrese Maxey, 50 points, former UK point guard. Sixers 136, Pacers 126. The Clippers keep losing. Let me see. The Clippers have Westbrook. They've got, George. They have the Beard. And they've got Hilliard. And they're losing. Not Hilliard. Who's the gosh dang two-time MVP? They got like 4 superstars, not 3, and they keep losing. And LeBron is hurt, got shouldered by Durant, but they did beat Durant's team. NCAA, one game of note, Duke's number 2 goes down to Arizona. We always report when Duke loses. NHL, nothing big to report. 24 racehorses were killed in a New York track fire. Sad. Moeller loses in state soccer. Sorry, Big Mo. And OHSAA high school playoffs coming up this weekend. Lakota West plays Moeller, Anderson at Withrow, Baden at Salina, and Wyoming at Alter. And in Kentucky, 1A, Newcastle, Campbellsville, Ludlow, Kentucky Country Day. Ludlow's going deep in the playoffs. Yeah. Martin County at Beechwood, Johnson Central, Covington Catholic, North Laurel at Highlands, Cooper at Southwestern. How about Cooper going deep? And Ryle at Bryan Station. Those are going to be your big games this coming weekend. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day.